Hey soul family, welcome back to the channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading we are doing what is your true power. But before we begin, I wanted to take a moment to let you know that I truly love and appreciate you guys. I'm grateful that you choose to tune in every day. Your comments melt my heart, and I'm genuinely blessed with a sweet community that is funny, deep, and with a beautiful heart. I'm very lucky to have you guys around, so thank you very much. I just had to say this from my heart before we begin. All right, so to do this reading, guys, we have, as always, 4 piles to choose from. Or you can choose any of these 4 decks or 4 crystals to choose from. If you feel drawn to more than one pile, this is 1, 2, 3, and 4, or even the 4 piles, always trust your intuition, because it will always guide you to the right readings. And as usual, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box. Click on your times and I'll see you in your readings. Hey soul family, if you love the card shuffling process and the card picking process, I left this section specifically for you, and these will be the 3 oracle decks that we'll be using for this reading. Whoa, okay, that was quick. But actually, well, this came out for a reason, so let's take the first card. The tarot cards that we'll be using you'll find during the reading, and any decks in general that you want to know the name of that is used in this video, I always leave their names down in the description box along with a link so that you can check them out. Okay, so now let's shuffle with intention. I already had the intention for the reading, but let's shuffle again. What is your true power? Oh, I see this one. Let's take this one. So that's 2. What is your true... I feel this one. So that is 3. So 1, 2, 3. Let's bring them down there. What is your true power? Yeah, no, let's go again. What is, there we go, your true power. Thank you. So 4, wonderful. So we have our first oracle card set ready. Let's get into the next. What is their true power, please? What is their true power? Yeah, I feel this one, so that's 1. What is their true power? 2. I feel this one as 3. And I feel this one as 4. Wonderful. Now, for our last oracle cards, again, let's shuffle with intention. What is their true power, please? All right, 1. Thank you. Thank you. 2. What is their true power? 3 and 4. Oh, 4 gets 2. Right, okay. Right, so now we are ready. Let's tidy up our piles before we put them. So that's pile number 1 right there. There is 1. And then that's pile number 2. It's quite tricky when there's the circular one around. All right, so we have pile number 2. Whoa, thank you. And pile number 3. So 3 is also ready. It's the trickiest when it's slippery, I believe. Even trickier than the circular one. Okay, and that is pile number 4, and we have space for it, so that's good. All right, so let's put in our crystal, and now we are fully ready for the reading. Thank you guys for sticking around. It is always lovely having your energies, and let's begin our reading. Hi, pile number 1. So let's get to find out together exactly what is your true power. So we've already prepared your oracle cards. You'll find the timestamp for that down below if you're interested to check it out. But your cards are the Crone. Okay. And you have the Moon in Virgo with Order. Lovely. And wow, you have the Golden Egg. Your pile is really interesting, pile number 1. If you watch the preparation process, your card, the Crone, I didn't know it was the Crone back then, came rushing in even before I did anything. It pushed the stone that was on the table. It just did a lot of power moves as I was the only card that did that in the whole reading. So that's some powerful energy. The message is very powerful right there. Okay, so now let's take your tarot cards. Actually, let me put this here so you can see your stone. Yeah, there we go. This is the Bloodstone, by the way. And see what cards you have for this reading. Let's find out. What is your true power, pile number 1? What is your true power? Can already see, but I'm going to wait. What is your true power? Thank you. So you already have the star, pile number 1. How about we fix that so you can see it? There we go. You have the star. You have the 6 of Pentacles. The 3 of Swords. The 8 of Wands. The Sun. And do we have space for one more card? Yeah, I think we can do that. Yeah, why not, right? Right. The first card allows us to do so. So, wow. I felt like another card had to come out. So you have the 4 of Swords. Ooh la la. Okay. So first of all, pile number 1. I can't believe this. I mean, the combination of specifically the 3 cards here. So your first power, having the Crone, the Golden Egg, which is a symbol of spirituality here, the circle, And boy, does it shine. I hope you can see that. Can you see? Ah, there we go. It's really cool. I had to show you. All right. So, yeah. And then you have the star. What I can truly see here is that your true power is your spiritual magic capabilities that you inherently have with the star card here. Of course, with the star card, we can either see that you might be a star seed, you might be from a line of ancient civilization that had a lot of magical power to them. And with the golden egg, I really do feel that your magic and spiritual powers are unique. You stand out. You know you have it. And with the Six of Pentacles, I see that the more you grow, the more time passes by, the more you will be able to hone in to this magical powers that you have. Pile number one, it's like you can hold it in your hands. It's all over. See, in your reading, there's a lot of holding with the hand. It's like your power, you're becoming more and more aware of it as time goes by. You are genuinely blessed with spiritual and magical powers. And with this specific star, do you see how she's pushing air into the shell? I feel like you have to use it to have an effect on your community, the world, the universe. You have this power to do something with it. And when we're talking about power, we're talking about great powers here. I'm noticing a lot of synchronicities in your reading. You do, first of all, have the Bloodstone, which heightens intuition. And then I'm noticing something between the two. It's just mind-blowing. If you don't know the Bloodstone, it's made out of Jasper and hematite, which is the red part in the Bloodstone. So the hematite is thought to have come from Mars, actually, from some thermal oxidation of iron-rich volcanic eruption on Mars. So I'm seeing a volcano here. And this is really confirming the idea again of the stars, perhaps being a star seed. There is something related to the cosmos to you in a very big way. I'm going to talk about the combination of these two cards. Let me put them here for a second. But again, I just keep noticing a lot of things. Remember when from the very beginning we noticed that your whole reading has to do with hands. It's just that you're always doing something with your hands. Do you see the card? Do you see your cards here? Let me adjust that so you can see it. Okay, yeah, there we go. Always doing something here with your hands. Again, do you see with your sun card, pile number one, how this figure is holding their hands towards the sun? And this makes me understand that perhaps whether you know it or not, you have healing powers with your hands. You might want to check out perhaps pranic healing, which is amazing. I think you'll be very powerful with that, recharging with the sun and sending light to heal and recharge. I think pile number one, you have great powers with that, along with your heightened intuitive skills. They're very special with the golden egg here. You have unique powers and you will be discovering them all alone with you and the cosmos. As you grow, you will find out. You might already know about this. You might already know a little bit about it, but as time goes by, you won't need anyone to tell you about them and you will be discovering it. pile number 1. Now, part of the ways that you grow spiritually and you discover your powers, you get pushed into it, is through some hardships with the Three of Swords. Sometimes you go through some unexplainable hardships, bad times, bad luck where doors are closed, some disappointments. And through all of these, when things get tough and things close down on you, it's when you are pushed to find your true powers in many ways. And it seems like this has been a reoccurrence happening once or twice in your life where you have been greatly pushed, and it was through these that you may have found spirituality in the first place. You may have found to trust your intuition and to understand that you have a pretty strong intuition. Through that, you may have been forced to do something that showed you that you had a lot of powers, and you will be rediscovering your powers as time goes by, not necessarily through the bad times, but also with the sun here through the good times. So you will always be holding to discovering one of your powers, either by accident or when it's time for you to handle it and use it. Pile number 1. And I'm really seeing 2 ways in which your, oh my God, in which your powers come out strong, where you can totally tap into it, whether it's your intuition or your other magical powers. I did do a video, by the way, about what are your magical and spiritual powers. I hope I will remember to link that video down in the description box. You specifically, pile number 1, may be interested in checking that out. It might help you learn more about what your magical and spiritual powers are, since this is your reading here. But until then, what I can tell you is the 2 things that truly help you get in touch with your magical powers, as seen in your cards here, are 2 things that are very specific to you. So the first thing that helps you connect with your magical powers is when you have rested and rejuvenated. Sleeping is very important for you, pile number 1. That's one thing. The second thing, before you want to get in touch with your intuition or any other magical powers that you're working on, whether it's pranic healing, whether it's trying to foresee the future, whether you want to think of a problem and you want your intuition to help you with that, whatever it is, power that you have, that you're aware of or trying to discover, the more you are peaceful and calm, the stronger your intuition is, my dear pile number 1. And so resting, meditation, calming down, perhaps even connecting to nature, also consuming a lot of healthy vegetables, okay. A lot of vegetables will really be in your favor to tune into your magical powers. Also, another thing that I'm seeing, we do have the moon in Capricorn, meaning that the more your environment is organized, the more that helps you in specific, pile number 1, to tune, to calm down. With you, pile number 1, having a clean, clear, organized environment puts you at peace. It's very important for your mental health, as I can see. Order here. Having things in order, having a system to maybe your food preparation or to where things are, having a home so that you don't think about this whole thing. It genuinely makes you happy. Apologies, had to quickly charge my camera. So we were saying, having your life in order will make you calmer, more at peace, and it will really recharge your powers. It will help you to connect with it very easily. It seems like these two things are integral in the 3D for you to be able to connect to the cosmos and the 5D. Pile number one, especially that you do have, of course, the moon in Capricorn in the 6th house, and 6th house is home for the Capricorn, which is ruled by the moon. And ruled by Mercury. Apologies about that. But these days, if you're watching this video these days, we are in the there. We just passed by the new moon in actually Capricorn. Apologies about that. Pile number one. So let's go back to what we were saying. The 6th house is the home of Mercury, and I don't know what's wrong with my thoughts. Do you see? There's this thing about having organized thought. This is very important. Apologies, I had to charge my camera quickly. All right, so we were saying things have to be in order, and especially with Virgo in the 6th house, which is the home, the natural home for the 6th house. I really do see that perhaps there needs to be a routine, taking care of the health, which is also the 6th house, personal care, routine for daily life. Making sure that your daily life has a system set in place, takes off worries, allows you to rejuvenate, and allows you to think clearly, connecting you to your higher power. Pile number one. This is very important for you here, as we can see, so that you can strengthen your powers. You are a magical being, no question about it. I can also see here part of your powers relating to your magical powers here that we're seeing in this pile. You do notice there's not just a lot of holding with the hand, there's also a lot of speaking. Do you see how the 6 of Pentacles, let me make sure you can see. Do you see how this 6 of Pentacles, they're blowing bubbles? It's like there's always blowing. It's like maybe you have the capability of predicting the future, predicting something, foreseeing something and speaking it out. And you see, as they blow the bubble, they have coins, which really shows that you might be making power with your predictions, your downloads. Maybe you are capable of downloading important information that helps you with your work, and it helps shift and shapes the world or your industry, and it will be making you a lot of money as well. So such an ethereal being, pile number one, very magical. You're here to make a difference, and you're equipped with powers to do that. This is so interesting. I want to shuffle and get more information about your powers, pile number one. Wow. When we were talking about true power, that is true power right there. All right. So, can we kindly get more information about pile number one's true power, please? Can we kindly get more information about pile number one's true power? Okay, so you have the Ace of Swords, the 5 of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, the 2 of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles. And we have the Moon. Wow. God, the Sun right under the Moon. Unbelievable. And you have the stars. It's just amazing. You have the cosmos in your reading here. And you have the Tower. Such power, right? Having the Tower in a reading. Especially a magical reading. Ooh. So again, I'm noticing quite a lot of synchronicities here. You do have, in this specific crone, the six-rayed star, which is, of course, known as the Star of David. And it's a very ancient symbol that's been used by magical practitioners for thousands of years. And what I want to get to is that it symbolizes masculine and feminine forces at the place where the two meet, which is the heart. And you also have in your reading the Sun and the Moon, which also symbolize masculine and feminine. This shows me that one of your true powers, pile number 1, is that you have strong balance between your masculine powers and your feminine powers, giving you a very strong capability to not just bring fortune to your life, but to be able to destroy the old and come with force within you. So you are a revolutionary at heart, pile number 1. You're meant here to revolutionize something. You are here to, this is why I have a lot of speaking, to inform and help raise awareness with something that has to come down and be done in a different way. So that helps with the evolution of the spiritual evolution of humanity. Pile number 1. I'm also seeing a very strong message here, like we said in this combo, that strongly speaks about you gaining more power as time goes by, especially at this time of your life. It's like you're birthing, or you're finding out about a new spiritual power that you have, or you're rediscovering yourself. But I see the message here of, during hard times, pile number 1, one of your strong powers is your capability of overcoming difficulty, overcoming huge challenges. You're so powerful, but you're sleeping. You don't know that you have this power. So you may worry, you may be undermining your capabilities of not just winning over tough times or difficulties. Your strength comes out and you are unbeatable. You are unbeatable by human beings. You are unbeatable by tough situations. You are unbeatable by anything. You would be surprised, pile number 1, with your strong power, just how much you can do. And it is something for you to discover. And the more you do not allow your, because the Three of Swords is us being tied down by our thoughts. Yes, something happened and it did hurt us and it's horrible. But the Three of Swords is this pain, reoccurring pain that we get into, that we don't get out of because we keep ourselves stuck there. And so this shows me that the more you, yes, cry it out, feel bad, definitely, all of these are your rights. No one can take that from you. But to realize that you do have the power to overcome anything in the world, the sooner you do that, you will see your power rising. The moment you understand, Pile number 1, that no one is stronger than you, that no one is a bigger bully than you, that no situation is bigger than you. The more you truly understand that, because this is your truth, this is who you are, the more you will be able to overcome these things very quickly. It's a matter of shifting your belief. There is this idea here that you don't know your true power. You sometimes let others or situations make you feel that they're bigger than you, when in fact they're minuscule to who you are. Minuscule. And the moment you believe that, my dear pile number 1, the moment you believe that, the more you will finally get in touch completely with your inner power, where you are unbeatable. No one can come near you, because you will be exuding such strong power that people will just feel that it's not explained, but it's felt. It's yours, pile number 1. And when you tune into that, you become unbeatable. And that is your message for your pile. Along with resting, organizing your physical life, you don't understand the amount of power that will overflow from you, my dear pile number 1. In fact, with the 5 of Swords here, that's a new beginning that will truly shock you. Your powers, do you see this girl? Your powers will absolutely shock you. You will, and will shock everyone around you. You will not believe it. So pile number 1, that was your reading. It was a great pleasure and honor doing this very special reading for you. Don't forget to check the superpowers or magical powers video in the description box if you want. And if you've enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Don't forget to click on your notification bell. And also, don't forget to check my productivity book if you like. It is small, you won't procrastinate on reading it. And it really teaches you key secrets and advice on how to become a productive person right away while enjoying being a productive person. If you're interested in that, you'll find the link down in the description box. And pile number 1, it was a pleasure. I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. So, you have chosen this deck. Let's take a look at your cards and find out exactly what your true power is. So the first card that you have is the Cave. Okay. These were pre-picked. If you want to check out the pre-picking process, you'll find that down in the description box and the timestamps. Ooh, wow. My goodness, the eagle and the tiger's eye. Wow. All right. Wow, okay. Beautiful. You also have Mercury in Sagittarius with discovery. I'm seeing what this means now. Okay, pile number 2. Let's now shuffle your tarot, because I have a surprise for you. All right. So what is pile number 2's true power, please? Unbelievable, the synchronicities here in your readings. Just marvelous. Marvelous. Okay. What is pile number 2's true power, please? We'll go one last time. What is pile number 2's true power, please? Wonderful. Okay, so you have Page of Pentacles. Can we adjust that so you can see it? Right. You have the 8 of Swords. Okay. the Seven of Wands. My God. Right. The Ace of Cups. Sometimes the cards push the piles up there. It does fine. And you have the Devil. Interesting. What an interesting card to come in a reading like that of what your true power is. So when we talk about power here, pile number 2, for you, you are literally a powerful person. So taking a look at your stone, which is the tiger eye, it's all about power, it's all about motivation, it's all about having the capability to do what you want, being a powerful person and being noticed as a powerful person as well. Pile number 2. Now the surprise that I've noticed is with this cave here, this shows me, pile number 2, that all this power that you have, you haven't tapped into it yet. See, with the cave, you're still unaware with just how much potential that you have. And with Mercury in Sagittarius, with the word discovery, you will be discovering pretty soon just how much power you have, how much strength that you have. And with the Devil card, it will appear to the world. So it's right now homed within you. It's hibernating, just like the cave, within you. You have this all-pervading power that you're not yet fully aware of. It will soon come out into the world for you to see it and for the whole world to see it. With the Seven of Wands, it's like life is nudging you, pile number 2. It's sending you trouble here and there, maybe a little bit of challenges, maybe a little bit of also challenges with other people that are, with the Eight of Swords, making you feel stuck. But there's a very beautiful new beginning where you will discover this all-pervading power, like we said, of yours very soon. And while you laugh at yourself, at how you thought of all the challenges that came your way and the difficulties that you might have had with certain people, and how much you had to suffer through it, as you discover your power and how strong you are on the inside. You're probably, with the Page of Pentacles, already aware. You here seem to me like you've gone through a couple of tough challenges where your power had to come out. You've seen yourself, how maybe scary you could be, or how powerful you can be, or you've surprised yourself with just how much you can do or what you can be. But with the Page of Pentacles, you're just tapping into it. You're just like touching it lightly, you know? It reminds me of how when you traveled, for example, and you just rented an apartment, you're in a new country, you don't know what to do yet, and then you see like 2 or 3 ants maybe on the counter, or any type of insect. Maybe you're in the forest or whatever it is, and you see 2 or 3 insects, and you're like, uh-oh, are there insects in the house? And then you maybe find a ceramic board that's moving, so you take that out and bam, it's infiltrated with insects, and you go, ah! Just had to tune you into some little movie here. But my point is that you're just tapping into this energy, my dear pile number 2. Very soon, you feeling like you're proud of these 2 or 3 wins that you've done. Probably keep remembering it, telling people about it very proudly. My dear, beautiful pile number 2, you will soon discover that that was nothing. Nothing. Not because I'm undermining it. It's because soon you will discover that you have so much more than that. That these were just nothing in comparison to what you can actually do. And so with the Ace of Cups, I'm seeing that very soon you'll laugh at yourself. You'll shake your head in disbelief at how much you undermined yourself. And how much more powerful you can be when you've wasted time arguing with petty people or being afraid of certain little situations in your life, when you are an all-powerful being. Very soon, pile number 2, your power will be exuding from you, because what I can see in your reading here is like you already know, you're starting to tap into it, you're proud of yourself. Pile number 2, I'm happy you're proud of yourself, but very soon the whole world will be seeing an all-powerful being every second of the day. Wow, I'm mind blown with this reading. And this topic, I just channeled it. I felt like, whoa, maybe people should know about their powers. And oh my God, I keep seeing in these readings that I do, and I really mean it from the heart. I'm not telling you this to make you feel good. This is genuinely the truth. I keep seeing mind-blowing readings as I do your readings for you. And I'm genuinely proud that I have wonderful, special and unique viewers like you. Thank you for tuning in. Pile number 2. All right, so let's continue your reading. It seems like a very exciting reading here, especially that it's helping you discover that part about you. How interesting is that? Let's shuffle and get more information. It's interesting as well how you were interested to the tiger's eye. Unbelievable reading here. So, can we kindly get more information about pile number 2's powers, please? What is pile number 2's true power? Right. With the Ace of Cups here, I feel like soon your power will draw attention to you. Weirdly enough, it will make people adore you. That's what I see in your reading here, pile number 2. Maybe it's going to come out in such a charismatic way, and it will be drawing people to you, making you some kind of irresistible person, and people will adore you for it. All right, let's take out the rest of your cards. So you have, oh, I held it the other way around. Yeah, just like what's going to happen to you. Your whole life will shift the other way around, really. You have the 7 of Swords. Okay, you're taking back your power. You have, and we'll analyze that in a second, because the 7 of Swords is all about trickery, and I have a surprise for you, but we'll get back to that in a second. You have the 5 of Pentacles. Can we now zoom in? No? Okay. Right. You have the 5 of Pentacles. You have the Knight of Cups. Do you see the amount of adoration? What did I tell you, pile number 2? Do you see? What did I just tell you? Do you see that? I told you, you are going to be adored. When your true power, all of it comes out, just like the example that I gave you. And I'm sorry I had to use insects, but it's just my way of telling you the shock. You are going to be adored. All right? Even more than you are, of course. You have the 7 of Cups. Temperance. And you have the Two of Wands. Okay, so what I'm seeing here with the Seven of Swords, it's very interesting because it's tying to the Seven of Wands, where you had to face many challenges with people in the past or situations. Now, with your power coming out, you realizing just how powerful you are, and being adored this way as well, you will have the confidence to always claim your power, take it back, not allow anyone to give it to you, because you're not here taking permission from people to give you your power. You're here to show your power. And so with this Seven of Swords, no one's gonna be able to gaslight you, manipulate you, push you, treat you unkindly. No one is going to be able to do that. With the Seven of Swords, I feel like your newly discovered strength will help you with wit, with coming out with powerful things to say, because now you believe that you're strong. And changing mindsets changes how your brain functions. It changes how you behave and do things. You know, when you believe when you truly believe that you're going to be able to have brilliant ideas whenever you want, you become that person that has brilliant ideas. And when you believe that you're a person who will be able to have the wit to either make people laugh or the wit to come up with strong comebacks, or the wit to have great imagination, you name it. When you truly believe that, your neurons, your neurological pathways change. You become that person. I've been watching a lot of neuroscientists talk about that. I've read Dr. Caroline Leaf's books. I've watched her videos. She's a neuroscientist. You might be interested in her. I'll leave a link to her book down in the description box, but she talks about how shifting your mindset has done a lot of amazing things with her clients, especially ones that did not have the gifts originally to do so many things, and how they've just changed. I'll leave that for you to discover with her if you're interested. She's done lab tests with other neuroscientists for 20 years. She's just amazing. I always recommend her because she's so empowering, and I think everyone should have access to the amazing research that she's done. Anyways, back to my point here. So with your newly discovered power, with you understanding how you actually inherently have this power, it's currently in your shadow and it's coming out into the light very soon here for you. You're tapping into it. See, remember when in the beginning we noticed you're tapping into this power? Unbelievable. This newly discovered you and the belief that you have in yourself will change the way you behave completely, making you even more powerful, even more witty, even more confident in any situation that you put yourself in. Because now your mind fully believes that you'll be able to go through it, that you'll be able to handle it, and that you will be able to do and get the best results that you can out of the situation, to do whatever it is that you want. Wow, pile number 2. Wow. You're going here from the energy of the 5 of Pentacles, of in the past feeling like you didn't have this power. It's really sad and funny. You can see it. It's in your shadow. Isn't it mind-blowing how someone who has this amount of power like you, to originally start with the 5 of Pentacles? I mean, this must have, since it's in your shadow, This must have happened due to something traumatic that happened in the past that maybe robbed this from you. When you have that energetic, strong power in your shadow, you're inherently a very strong person. And maybe something happened in the past where you felt that you might need protection when you are the protection, pile number 2. Maybe you felt, see, this child is holding a blanket, and a blanket is a symbol for safety, for comfort. So you may have resorted to safety and comfort and taken yourself away from conflict. And with the 5 of Pentacles, maybe felt that you lacked the skills or the power needed to face these adversities. But no more, my friend. No more, my dear pile number 2. Because your new energy is just, it's funny. It's just mind-blowing. Do you see this figure cloaked in metal, symbolizing their newly discovered power? It's all shiny and new, but super powerful. This person is standing in confidence, looking at the cosmos, knowing that they are the everything. And you have, like I noticed from the very beginning, a lot of adoration. You loving the new you, and you loving the old you, by the way. But now you, because you have the Page of Pentacles here, sitting in confidence and happy. So it's like you love who you are, but you felt that you lacked the power. And now you're rediscovering your true self. Your shadows coming out into the light, where you see your true ego, who you are. There's strong transformation here. That's why you have the word discovery. You will be discovering this power. And you exuding this strength and this charm along with it. That's why we have the Devil, because the Devil is also is a card that talks about charm, believe it or not. So you have all this power and charm to you that stems from real internal power, and not from any place of insecurity where you try to fake it. And there's nothing wrong with faking it. Faking is one of the things that helps rechange and rewire the way you think. Nothing wrong with that. But what I mean is, the result here is you truly being that charismatic, powerful person. Pile number 2. How I love your reading. Oh my God. You do see Temperance here in your reading, being what is the word called? Surrounded by 2 cards. Both of them have to do with doubt. So you have the 7 of Cups, maybe doubting yourself, doubting your capabilities during challenges sometimes. And with the 7 of Cups, you do have emotions, because we are going to go to the 2 of Wands now. But this kind of explains an emotional part. So you might doubt yourself because you also don't want to hurt anyone with the Cups here, maybe. And that's what's making you charismatic and charming, because you have, see, gosh, I love, because you have an empathetic nature to you. When you combine the 2 together, strength and heart, you become a lovable person. And then you have the 2 of Wands here, which talks about you doubting your capability of standing in front of not just adversity, but unfair adversity. With the Devil, this could be people who are dishonest, people who would go out of their way to do things that are plain inhumane, or that don't have enough ethical standards or heart to do the right thing. So there's a lot of doubt of you, which really shows me here that you're a very good person, pile number 2, at heart. And so here, this shows me that all of this will be balanced. And they will be balanced because you will start to understand how to deal with these situations. There are perhaps some misconceptions in both of them. In both the way you look at your empathy and the way that you're over evaluating other people who don't have hearts, and many, many more. I feel like soon you will understand that you can keep your empathy, that you can be a good person but a powerful one at the same time, that some things you don't let go, and you've got to let people allow the space for others to grow. You can't handle the whole world in your heart or in your hands. There's just that these are just the examples that I can think of watching the cards, and many, many more. It's with the Temperance, it's like things are coming together. You will finally understand. As you gain your power, you will be understanding a lot of concepts that you may have misanalyzed in the past. They're coming in balance here. And you're understanding how to balance between your heart, what you believe in, your standards, and your soul, the power that lies within your soul. My dear pile number 2. Pile number 2, that was your reading. I cannot begin to explain how that was such a pleasure. I have immensely enjoyed your reading. I am super impressed by you. I'm wishing you all the best of luck with your new power. May you always be blessed. And if you've enjoyed this reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Don't forget to click on your notification bell, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. So this is the deck that you have chosen. And let's take a look at your cards and find out what is your true power. We have pre-selected your cards. If you want to watch that, you'll find it down in the description box, the timestamp for that. Wow. You have the Warrior. What an interesting card to come up for this reading, right? Okay. You also have the red Jasper. You have, wow, what is up with this reading? You have the Lion, the Warrior, pile number 3. Wow. Sun in Aries with assertion. My goodness, this is your reading, pile number 3, for sure. So excited about this already. Looks like an amazing pile. Let's shuffle and find out. Oh, thank you. You have the 5 of Wands. Do you see your 5 of Wands? Wow. If you touch me, if you come near me, you're not gonna like the reaction. You're not gonna like the response. All right. So fitting right next to the Lion here. You have the Wheel of Fortune. Can I zoom the cards in and you seeing it? Can I adjust that? There we go, right? Yeah? No, all right. You have the 2 of Wands. Oh, these two came out together. What are they? You have Judgment and Death. Do you see the opposite energies here? Rising and then dying to transform, and rise and die, and death and transformation. Wow, wow, wow. Dynamic energy here in your reading. Pile number 3. So magical already. I'm going to push these so that we have space for one more card. and your reading is ending with the King of Pentacles. Oh, pile number 3. Obviously, when we talk about power, you have a lot of it. You have with the Lion here and the Sun in Aries with assertion, you are a very confident person. You have a lot of power and confidence in you. You do not shy away from stopping people at where they disrespect you, put them back in their place is it's the expression that I've been looking at. See, the 5 of Wands is all about competition, adversity, sometimes even arguments. And so when people test you, when they try you, they see the warrior in you. They see that you are someone who's not going to take bad behaviors, not going to take a bad attitude, disrespect. Yes, you are sure to stop people in their place, and people totally know and understand not to mess with you, because if they do, then you have the fire element with the Sun here. The fire in you rises, and you stop at nothing to make sure that you are not ever disrespected or mistreated in any way. You exude confidence and power that from the very beginning show people who you really are. Pile number 3. With the warrior spirit, I see that your power doesn't just stop with how you treat people or your interactions with people. No. We have the rest of the reading to talk about so many other things here. With the warrior in you, and you truly are, you do see someone here in a war as well. You have this warrior spirit to you that stops at nothing until you make your dreams come true, whatever goal that you have in mind come true, making sure that you achieve what you want here. Do you see, you have the Wheel of Fortune. You're constantly able to shift your situation. You're like a shapeshifter here. You're constantly able to go after your goals and achieve your dreams and do things that other people around you may not be able to achieve. It's one of your great powers, pile number 3. Also, with the 2 of Wands here, I'm seeing someone literally manifesting what they want. It's really interesting because this person, even though it's the 2 of Wands, seems to have all the tools necessary that the Magician has in the Magician card. Isn't that interesting? So you have the wand here, you have the sword, you have the pentacle. In general, I feel like with the cups missing in this 2 of Wands, if we're going to build on the idea of the Magician that I saw here, it kind of signifies to me that with the cups missing shows me if what you desire is not there, you would choose to go after it rather than to just sit there and not having it. To you, pile number 3, one of your powers is you don't believe that you don't deserve to have something. You believe that you deserve to have everything that you want. You don't just sit around wishing it was there. You don't spend your life accepting, while acceptance is a wonderful thing, but to accept without pursuing what you want, this is where it's wrong. You don't just accept that you won't have it. You don't have that mentality. One of your powers is that you go after every single thing that you want in life, manifesting it like a magician and making it come true. Pile number 2. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful character, strong personality, a great manifester. And that doesn't stop there. Let's take a look at the 2 cards that came together here. So, I mean, It's mind-blowing. The reading is mind-blowing. You have the Judgment card and the Death card coming out together. And it kind of shows me the circle of life. Again, the same movement with the Wheel of Fortune here. It's like you die, aka got into a bad situation, you lost, something bad happened in your life, you got into the dark night of the soul, you got into such a misfortune perhaps that anyone would stay in if they were in your, not anyone, most people would stay in perhaps if they were in your place. And you see the cycle of life that you go through over and over and over. You don't accept no. You don't take no's. No is not an answer for you. Whatever you go through, if it pushed you down, you must be sure that you are going back up, because that's the only place you're going. Then life takes you another era of transformation, puts you into adversity, makes life hard for you again, does something tough. And I'm not saying that you're going to spend your life like that, but this is a reading about your power. Whenever you go down, you always go back up. You know how we say the opposite, what goes up must come down? In your reading, pile number 3, what goes down must comes up. It's the opposite, and that's why it's a reading about power. You have the power to move everything back up. You are charged with this warrior lion energy that is there making sure you get and manifest what you want. You stop people in their place when they disrespect you, that you rise from adversity and from very tough situations, not just going back to a normal place. No, with judgment, you rise and you transform into first something even stronger. So if anyone really hates you, they would just leave you be. Because if they put you in adversity, they won't like the new version that comes out. You learn from everything that you go through. You take the feedback. You become more strong, more invincible. Pile number 3. True strength right there in many different shapes and forms. So impressive. Now, the King of Pentacles did want to come out in this reading. This shows me that one of your powers is your capability of creating a lot of wealth for yourself. It seems like, especially with the warrior here that has the diamond in its third eye, we see that in your lifetime you will be pursuing success. You'll be pursuing some sort of empire that you're going to be building. You have this idea in your head, or you will have. There's a lot of work depicted in your reading. It's like you're working, you know what you want, you have a goal, and from this, in your lifetime, you will be creating a lot of financial wealth. Pile number 3. Comfortably, it seems. You do see that these people are dressed down, which gives this idea that, yes, you are very serious. There's no question about it, but you will be doing it easily, as I can see here, pile number 3. So interesting. Let's pick up your tarot cards and find out more about you. Let's find out what else, what more can we know about your true power. Pile number 3. What can we know about your true power? Oh, this pile has gone very long, but I'm enjoying it, so you're just gonna keep it there. Okay, so you have the Queen of Cups you have the Page of Pentacles. We have the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, Strength, right under Judgment. My goodness, the major arcanas here, right next to each other. You have the Ten of Pentacles. Gotta be kidding me, pile number 3. Ten of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, Judgment, Strength. My goodness. And we have, yes, what did we think? The Nine of Pentacles. Okay. So the idea that you are going, with your strength, obviously, with your power, you'll be creating everything that you want and wish for in life with the Ten of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. You will have the power to persevere. You do see a very strong, beautiful older woman here running like there's no tomorrow. And I feel like you will have a long, healthy, happy life, pile number 3. And in this long life, you'll be creating every single dream that you want in your heart come true. This is your forecast right there about what your strength and power is going to do for you. Pile number 3. Do you see your cards in the manifestation part? Remember when we said whenever you have a desire, you'll go and get it. The Six of Wands, you have a lot of sixes as well. 2 sixes right next to each other. The Six of Pentacles and the Six of Wands, both amazing cards, showing that whatever you work towards, you will reap the benefits of. And the Six of Wands just shows constant victory, success, celebration. And you do see here the idea that whenever you feel like you want to have something, do you see how she has her bag open, saying, oh, I don't have this or I don't have that. That's the impression, the first impression that I got. It's like whenever you feel like you don't have something, you will do whatever it takes. Do you see how your cards depict you? It's unbelievable. Do you see this woman, how she's like persevering, making her way up, making sure that she goes to the top where she wants to be? To her, it's like other competitors. Yeah, she might respect them. I'm just depicting the character in the card. This is a reading for everyone. So you do see that this person respects their opponents and competitors, yes, but feels larger than life, feels that she is going to persevere and make sure she gets the spot exactly where she wants and where she deserves, or where they deserve. So you do see in your reading this power of persevering, this power of making dreams come true, this power of never allowing anyone to misbehave or mistreat you in any way. That is not allowed or okay whatsoever. Pile number 3. I'm getting a very surprising message here. There's a special message for you, pile number 3. With the Queen of Cups, I do see that you might be unhappy these days maybe, or something is troubling you. Something might be a little challenging here. And so you didn't hear this reading for no reason. Obviously, Spirit led you to see it at the time when you needed it. And so I see Spirit telling you, my dear pile number 3, remember who you are. Whatever is troubling you, get back to work. You know how to do it You know it all. You're all powerful. And you're going to make it work. Just start like you always do. And that was a quick reminder here. Pile number 3, for whatever is troubling you at the moment. Get back to your power. Touch it and you will do magic like you have always done. My dear pile number 3. So pile number 3, that was your reading. It was a real pleasure doing this reading for you. Have a lot of admiration for you, a lot of respect for you. And if you've enjoyed this reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Don't forget to click on your notification bell. And don't forget to check my productivity book if you want to become a very productive person while enjoying it. I do sell a small productivity book that has all the key secrets and advice to becoming a productive person. Like I said, as you enjoy it. And it's small. You won't procrastinate on reading it. If you are interested, you'll find it down in the description box. And pile number 3, it was a pleasure. I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 4. So this is the deck that you have chosen. Let's take a look at your cards. These are oracle cards that were pre-picked for you. If you want to watch the preparation process, you'll find the timestamp to that down in the description box. In your reading, you got 2 oracle cards. All right, not 1. So you have the ocean. How interesting. Okay. And you have the frog. You also have pile number 4. Interesting. Venus in Aries with lust. And you see another reptile here. So there's a lot of significance to that straight away. Okay. And you have the moon in Gemini with adaptability. Interesting. Do you know how they take the form and color and shape of whatever environment they're in? Okay, we'll find out more as we take a look at your cards. Okay, so what is pile number 4's true power, please? What is pile number 4's true power? You have the 8 of Swords. Are we able to adjust the camera? You have the 2 of Cups. Oops, sorry. How about we do that? Does it? Yeah, there we go. Well, you have the 2 of Cups. You have the 2 of Wands. The Prince of Discs, which is the Knight of Pentacles. Standing on a chariot there. Okay, and you have the Hanged Man. This is going to be an interesting reading for sure. This one is going to be different. So the first thing that I'm noticing in your reading, pile number 4, is that one of your true powers is your ability to adapt to situations, adapt to new places, adapt within challenges, adapt when life cycles change. You even have the Hanged Man here. Whenever life takes a turn, things happen. Others may cry. Others may stay shocked for a long time, not accepting it. Other people may continue to find it a challenge for the rest of their lives. Not you, pile number 4. You have a strong power within you to adapt and thrive and overcome any situation that is thrown your way. So if you're thrown into a different country, you'll know quickly how to understand their culture, understand how they communicate together, understand your challenges in these countries and how to overcome them. If you have a certain situation that goes wrong at work while everyone else is panicking, you will have your eyes open. First of all, checking, okay, accepting very quickly what happened. It doesn't take you long. You don't break. You know how they say glass breaks, but if you mend, if you are able to move, you don't break. If you're flexible, you don't break. And that's one of your true powers. And so while everyone else is panicking, you're calm. You take a look at the situation, you accept it very quickly, and you think, okay, so this is the situation now. What now? What are we going to do about it? You study quickly the roadblocks in your way. You study the direction that's not working, and you take a look at which direction is going to work. And through this whole process, you gain so much knowledge, you learn so much, and you're able to transform and grow and become stronger just by being capable of adapting to whatever situation life puts you in. Pile number 4. Nothing can break you. Nothing. If you get into... I don't want to give bad examples. I'm sure your life is going to be amazing. But you do see a volcano erupting here. You do see a roadblock going on there. You do see a man being hanged the other way around. It's just life for all of us has its chaotic moments. For all of us. And it's those that decide to quickly accept. To stay grounded. To stay strong. And to think calmly what to do in these chaotic situations are the ones that thrive, which makes you probably here a great business person, a person who is mentally strong, headstrong, mentally strong. And with the 2 of Cups here, it keeps you to a great extent a happy, balanced person. Pile number 4. So impressive. Not reacting with fear or reacting to emotions in general. That's why I have the 2 of Cups. Makes you one of the most powerful people in the world. Because when other people challenge you, pile number 4, they want to see a reaction from you. That's how they know they've gained power over you. And the more you show the world and the people around you that it's not getting to you, you stare at adversity like it's not there. Hello. And that's what makes you a truly powerful person. Do you see here with the Hanged Man? This person is calm. He's hanged the other way around and he's instantly thinking, okay, so what can I learn from this situation? You know? Hello, I'm doing okay. Nothing can beat me. Unbelievable, the power of this man and the Hanged Man. Stares right back at you, saying, is this all you got? So, your true power, pile number 4, is super huge. It's I wanted to say as huge as the ocean, That's the first symbol that I'm seeing, but it's also as deep as the ocean. You know, there are levels of power and strength. And the more you are able to control, self-discipline your emotions, to not react to emotions, to keep calm during adversity, is the depth of your power. And that's why you have the ocean here, because you have the water element, in fact, so much in your reading. And we'll talk about that in a while. But my point is, you truly are a powerful person, pile number 4. While all the people around you could have levels of power, you truly are, deep down, a powerful person who stays calm during adversity, who does not react when others are trying to get a reaction out of them, does not overly panic and worry when rough situations or shocking situations happen. You stay cool, calm, collected, and you are flexible enough to change your perspective, to accept, to learn from the situation and move on pretty quickly. Just like how flexible lizards are, like snakes, for example. Pile number 4. You even have the citrine, which is a very powerful stone. Now, with the frog in your reading, that's the water element here. And as you may know, the frogs, they spend the first months of their life entirely in water. And then when they grow, they start earthing or become, they start getting back on earth. But they can't stay long. They have to rejuvenate and cleanse. And they always go back to the water. So water, or as we saw in this reading here, is the depth of your power, if we're going to take that symbol. And whenever it rains on you, you go back to your element. We're not taking you out of your element. We're putting you back right where you are, powerful, in command, comfortable, and in control. Pile number 4. And that's what true power is really all about. It's not power that we try to access. It's power that comes from deep within us, where we're comfortable, where we're not afraid, where we're actually comfortable in the face of adversity. We have learned to adapt. You have learned to make discomfort comfortable. Pile number 4. Unbelievable. And with that comfort comes a lot of other advantages. You are able, with the 2 of Wands, to make the correct choices all the time. Meaning, as you can see with this leader here in the Amun-Ra temple, he has his back to the entertainment that's going on and focused towards the future, focused towards their dreams of maybe building the country. This shows me that you constantly make the right choices because there's strength in you. Where, like we said, nothing puts you down. No entertainment puts you down, takes you away from your dreams. No ideas of comfort takes you away from the discomfort of achieving what you want, because discomfort has become your comfort. And what strength is that? What kind of power is that? I don't know. You also have the Page of Pentacles. The idea that you, that's why you have Aries here as well. The idea for you to get up and get it started. You know what this reminds me of? The idea to get up, get it started when you want to start it. This reminds me of self-discipline, because self-discipline is the ability to do what needs to get done when you need to do it. So you have that. You know what you want. You know what your tasks are. You know what your responsibilities are. You know what your goals are. And you constantly make the right choices for these things that are important to you. So for example, if you have decided that you will not be consuming sugar anymore because you believe it is unhealthy, you've decided that you just won't do that anymore, then you will stick to your word and you will make the right choice every single time. If you've decided that you want to ace your tests this semester, then this is exactly what you are going to do. You are going to make all the choices that are aligned with that goal. If you've decided that you are going to change a certain characteristic trait in you, now that you've learned better, you will stick to that. It's unbelievable, the amount of power that you have that helps you deal with outside situations, deal with the things that you want to change on the outside, simply because you are so in control and in command of the inside. Pile number 4. And that is just so impressive. It's unbelievable. Let's now shuffle your cards and get more information about your power. So can we kindly know what is pile number 4's power, please? What is pile number 4's power, please? What is pile number 4's power? So you have the Ace of Cups. Wow, the Sun, the Seven of Cups. Do you see how what this person is doing? I have to try and see how to adjust this so you can see it. Ah, there we go. I just fixed it. No, you have to see this. Okay, we're not gonna waste time now, but you do see this person. They have their finger on their mind going like this. Think with the Seven of Cups here. And it shows me that you're very adamant about thinking. Wow, it's 33 as we said that. 1 hour, 33 minutes. 33 minutes, 33 seconds. So it shows that you're very adamant constantly about thinking of the right choice, thinking of what is the right thing to do. You're not over empowered by your emotions, while you have much of it with the ocean here. You must be a really loving, sweet person, but you're a very powerful person at the same time. And so when it's time to do the right thing, when it's time to think, no emotion is ever going to come between you and the right thing to do. You turn on your decision making, you turn on your the cerebral part of you that I doubt ever goes away actually. And you think, what do I need to do now? Is that tough? Yes. Am I going to do it? Hell yes, I'm going to do it. Okay, you also have, wow, Judgment again, rising. Wow. You rise from every adversity that you ever go through. Pile number 4. You just rise. You cannot be taken down by any means. And I feel this one for 4. You have the 9 of Cups. It makes you, as I can see here, not just powerful, pile number 4, but it makes you happy. It's one of your, it's like one of your very biggest blessings in life. Your biggest blessings in life is this very superhero ability of adapting and rising, because it makes you in command of everything around you, in control of it. While one might think that we don't have control over our surrounding, but we certainly have control over how we're going to react. And that's what makes you in control, powerful, and happy, because that's what it's all about. Oh, no, wait. We have the Ace of Cups here and the Sun. How were we going to leave that? What I'm seeing here with the Ace of Cups and the Sun, especially with the Citrine in your reading, is that you are an inspiration to others. The way you deal with your life, the way you think about the difficult situations, the way you go through it, makes you a great example to others. And you're like a walking human motivator, an example to power, actually. The way you face your own adversities, the way you deal with situations, whenever you are with people and they're going through the same thing that you're going through, and they see how you're okay, you're fine, you rise from it, you become a beacon of light to others. People are constantly inspired. You help them change their mindset and become totally new people and become even more powerful simply by watching you, not by you talking about it, not by you lecturing other people, by simply being who you are. You strongly motivate others to have hope in life, to become more powerful, to change the way they think and become more adaptable people to life, where life doesn't knock them down, they knock it down and rise back up. Pile number 4. I'm a big fan. I'm one of your walking fans. Pile number 4. It was such a pleasure, a great pleasure doing this reading for you. And if you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Don't forget to click on your notification bell, and don't forget to check my productivity book. If you're interested in learning more about productivity, becoming a more productive person, all while enjoying it, I sell a small productivity book that you won't procrastinate on reading. It's very easy, straight to the point, and you'll become a productive person straight away while enjoying it. That's a promise. If you're interested in checking that out, you'll find it down in the description box. And pile number 4, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye.